Kurds knew that. They knew that the only friends they had were the mountains. They decided to dig in. For the next 10 years, they've dug in tunnels, bunkers. They put in everything inside of Kobani. Here's Kobani right here. It's a very beautiful city. It's about half Kurdish, half Arab, and they've lived largely peacefully, except for the occasional drone strikes from Turkey as well as artillery trying to burn up the fields and starve them to death. So right now, they have no electricity, they have no water, and because the Syrian winter is very cold, a lot of children are dying from cold exposure. It's absolutely tragic. And now we're seeing a repeat of what we saw in 2014. But this time, the coalition is actively withdrawing from Syria altogether. So it's tragic, and it's something that's on the mind of all the Kurds. And when I say all the Kurds, surprisingly, all the Kurds, the Peshmerga forces in Iraq, the KDP, the people that are in charge of the KRG, the Kurdistan Regional Government of Iraq, they don't align politically with the Syrian Kurds or the YPG. But they see the new government under Giuliani as the same threat that the YPG does. So they're actually considering helping out the YPG hold on to the stronghold of Kobani, as well as support the defense of Hasaka. So it's a terrible thing what's happening, but it's also a beautiful thing. And it seems like Kurds are actually banding together and saying, no, this is too far. This is all we can ask for. The U.S. is very wishy-washy. Every 4 years, we get a different president with different goals and different alliances that he wants to make. And our allies have to pay for it. So it's a good thing when we see these Kurds band together at this moment. And we're going to see if this ceasefire holds. It's just a matter of time until we find out. But we've got to keep them in our thoughts. We have to make sure that their voices are heard. Even amongst everything that even domestically. We can't forget about the promises we made people when we were in a better place. Because they're the reason that we don't have suicide bombers in the U.S. right now. Ever since Giuliani and his terrorist thugs took over the country, they replaced the new regime with their own regime. And about the last year, they've told the SDF that having an autonomous region of Kurds, which they held for the last couple of years, ever since taking it from ISIS, that's not going to fly under our new administration. We need it completely unified, and we're going to have to take it by force. So they've said that. The SDF commander, Mazlum Mafi, has been very patient with it, and he said, we need to work this out a little bit further. We have to have some sort of negotiation. Because the Kurds here, they see you guys as the same thugs that invaded us a couple years ago, 4 years ago. We got SB and Sirka. We see you as the same people who fought us 8 years ago who took over the larger Kurdish mountainous region of Afrin. The Kurds don't forget. They see that. And they don't trust that by handing their weapons over to the new government that they won't be persecuted. We're already seeing massacres. We see what they're doing to the Alawites down south. We're seeing all sorts of atrocities that are just more evidence of them